we go, back again with another video, and yes, we're going to talk about a couple of things like per usual. We're going to start off with Amad. Yes, is Amad going to return to Sunderland, and is Amad irreplaceable? Can Kristjaan Speakman find somebody to replace Amad for a fantastic season he had last season? So we need to really improve this season in strength, in numbers, to try and make the top two in the Championship. It'd be very difficult with teams like Leicester, Southampton and Leeds being relegated from the Premier League, and plenty of other teams about in there that can do a fantastic job and do really well. So Sunderland do really need to up their game from last season and bring in a better quality player and improve at every position if that is possible. Otherwise, we're not going to make the top two. Now, we've talked about the striker situation yesterday. We've talked about, other places, other situations in the league. We're going to talk about, like I said, Amad. Can we actually replace Amad? Have we replaced Amad? Lahaji wants out. So who is going to fill Amad's boots if he does not come back? Leicester are led to believe, along with 3 Premier League teams, wanting Amad to join their squads. But would he choose to come back to Sunderland? We'll soon find out. But Sunderland, another position we need to sort out very, very quickly is the goalkeeping situation. Yes, Sunderland's recruitment team are also in discussions with the hierarchy at Manchester United for a deal with Nathan Bishop, along with discussions to keep on discussing to do with Amad. We're trying to get Amad back, I'm led to believe, along with, of course, the likes of Burnley want Amad in the Premier League. There's Everton who want Amad in the Premier League. And there's also Leicester. And there's plenty of other teams who would love Amad on their books, if not permanent or on loan, while Ten Hag doesn't think that Amad will sort of fit into her first team squad this season. So I would think it would be amazing. That, for me, would be just the pinnacle of this summer transfer window. If we can get Amad back, would be absolutely fantastic. So Sunderland are in discussions with the hierarchy at Manchester United over a deal for goalkeeper Nathan Bishop. Now I can imagine this would be a permanent deal and not a loan deal. The Black Cats need a new second choice goalkeeper to provide cover and competition for Anthony Patterson. After last season's number 2, Alex Bass was allowed to join Wimbledon. Adam Richardson, who was a second half substitute during Sunderland's opening pre-season friendly at South Shields, is currently injured for about 8 weeks. Now, the young 16-year-old kid's gone to America to back up Anthony Patterson. Bishop, who spent part of last season on loan to Mansfield Town, is Sunderland's preferred option for next season, and Manchester United could well sanction his departure once Onana completes his move from Inter Milan. With David Gea having left at the end of his contract, Manchester United refused to allow Bishop to leave earlier this month until they obviously get this Onana, till he comes into Manchester United. So there we go. So Nathan Bishop. Now for me, Nathan Bishop, you need someone to come in to play behind Anthony Patterson. Anthony Patterson is going to be the first team goalkeeper all season, so long as he stays injury free. So we need someone to come in and back up. Now, would you want a experienced ex-Premier League player to come in, sit on the bench, and would that Premier League player take a wage cut? And because obviously Sunderland have wage caps, and we won't be paying a fortune for an experienced goalkeeper. So that's not going to happen. We know it's going to be a young lad to come in and back up Anthony Patterson. Now, Nathan Gaji, he is younger. He's older than Anthony Patterson. Now, Nathan Bishop, we'll talk about him first. He was born in the likes of Hillingdon, down in London, and he started off at Southend United. Bishop was born Hillingdon, Greater London. He joined Southend United as a younger age. First appeared for the first team squad towards the end of 16-17 campaign, appearing as an unused substitute. Following this, Bishop spent time on trial at West Ham United, but was unable to secure a contract, and then he returned to Southend again. He returned to Southend, where he played numerous games and got some experience, in the Southend team. Now, Manchester United signed Bishop, they signed Bishop on an undisclosed fee on a 2.5-year deal in January 31st, 2020. So they obviously, they're massive side, obviously, and they must have saw something in this young lad to warrant bringing him on their books. So they must have thought he was an up-and-coming young lad that would really progress and get into their team eventually. And then he went on loan to Mansfield. He spent, he had 53 competitive games at Mansfield, where eventually they ended up in the League Two playoff final, which ultimately ended in a 3-0 defeat against Port Vale. So that is Nathan Bishop. Now, is Nathan Bishop a step forward from Alex Bass? I have you say. Alex Bass is 25, so he's a couple of years older. So getting Nathan Bishop is the model and what Speakman's going for. He's bringing in younger players all the time. So Alex Bass is really a surplus to requirements for the likes of Speakman, but let him go on loan. He's 25, Alex Bass. And he has got considerable, I would have thought, probably less experience. I think Nathan has got more potential in him. Nathan Bishop, in my personal opinion, has got more potential than Alex Bass, and he's got more sort of. I think personally, with the games that he's played for Southend and Mansfield, he's got more experience as well. So it is, for me, in my eyes, a slight improvement in the goalkeeper. We got rid of Bass. Bass, 2 years older, not really a great deal of improvement you can make in Alex Bass. Pardon me. But Nathan Bishop, young lad coming in, couple of years younger, year older than Patterson, he'll come in as a backup, and for me is actually an improvement over Alex Bass. So how many people out there actually think Kristjaan Speakman is doing a grand job, doing a good job? Are anybody worried about bringing no experienced players into this club? I'm sure the people out there are worried, because at this moment we've brought no experienced players in this club. It looks like we're going to bring no experienced players in. We're going to keep bringing in youngsters, and I can't see anybody coming in over the ages of 24, 25. Personally, that's just my opinion. Now, do you think that's the right way to go? I know somebody once said you can't win anything with kids. Clearly, you can on the odd occasion, and it happens every now and again. But is this what the model, what Kristjaan Speakman wants? He wants no oldies in the club. We're keeping Danny Bart. Danny Bart's going to be there. He's going to be 32, I think he is. We got him experience. We got Luke O'Neill with the experience. We got Patrick Roberts with the experience, and we got all the players who played in the first team last season now have that year's experience. So in Kristjaan Speakman and KLD's eyes, are those the experienced players now in this side? So we're going to reduce the experienced ones and bring none of those in and just bring youngsters in. Now, we're not going to spend a fortune on players. We are going to penny pinch. We are going to penny pinch and not spend a fortune. This is the model that we're going down. And the proof will be in the pudding, the proof will be in the eating, whether or not we do what happens this season. If we go into this season and the team comes together and we play like we did last season and we have a fantastic season, we take the championship by storm, we get in the top 3 or 4, whatever it is, it's an improvement on last season, and thumbs up, it would have worked out. But if some people out there think we're not going to, that we're going to be mid-table at best with losing the likes of Ross Stewart, losing likes of Amads, so we're losing 2 key players. So do you think we're a better squad than last season? Do you think that we're going to do a better job than last season? And do you think that, Kristjaan Speakman is doing a good job? I'm happy with the goalkeeping situation. I am. If we bring Nathan Bishop in, for me, it's an improvement on Alex Bass. I wasn't a massive Alex Bass fan. And for me, we need to make sure, obviously, it's imperative that Patterson stays injury-free. That is, ifs, buts and maybes. That's the main thing. Anthony Patterson has to stay injury-free. Now, I don't know how many more days it's going to take for this young lad to come in. This talk's going on, and obviously we know that there's talks going on with strikers as well, to basically sit back and watch this space. Now, Sunderland do move on to play their next team in the American leg during the week on Thursday morning. Now, I did have a competition going for the South Shields game and the Gateshead game. Competition going for both, and nobody got the correct score right for any of those games. So for the Borussia Dortmund shirt behind me hanging up on the wall, we're going to have an end of the season table. For all of the last friendlies, we're going to have an end of the season table. Give me your score prediction today on this video for the next two US of A games. And then we'll get the table and we'll move on to the next friendly, which will probably be against Mallorca, and then we'll go into Hartlepool. So there we go. So they're the friendlies coming up. Leave your score prediction down below just for the two US of A games. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Do I think Kristjaan Speakman's doing a good job? You know, it's hard to knock somebody who did a good job last season, but it was because, for me, Tony Mowbray did a fantastic, superb job with the players he brought in. So again, the jury's out for me. I want to see, you know, Free-Jan come in. I want to see a couple of strikers come in. I want to see Nathan Bishop come in. I want to see maybe another one experienced player. If we don't bring any experienced players into this club at all in this transfer window, I think I will be getting slightly worried. So there we go. Leave us your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching the video. Leave us your score predictions as well. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. Just a short video. Nothing much happened today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you later. Oh, Nana, what's your name? Oh, Nana, what's your name? What a horrible song. Matiza! Free-Jan. Fucking hell, got that right the other day. Matiza. I was going to say his name, but I forgot, didn't I? Madija Free-Jan! That's the camera there, not there. Matija Free-Jan. I got some bloopers at the end. Hang on for those. So with the likes of Matija Free-Jan coming into that. That's correct. I said that right. I said that right. Matija Free-Jan. Better be right anyway. Right. So with players like Matija Free-Jan coming in. Yes, I nailed it. Spot on. Right, I'm giving up. I'm not going to even say his name in this video tonight. A striker coming in. A striker. From Croatia. So yes, leave your comments down below for the Borussia Dortmund shirt. Yes, so leave your comments down below for the Borussia Dortmund shirt for the two score predictions in the US of A game, Sunderland versus US of A. And do you think Amad will come back to the Stadium of Light? I know we are trying to get him back, but there's many clubs involved as well. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless and may your God go with you. Thank you.